Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Filmspiration. If you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button as well as that little bell. That way you're notified next time I make a new video. We've got Peter Leon, the man, the myth, the legend. Peter, let's jump in.
I mean, he's obviously a racist piece of shit, but he's been in a lot of really great movies.
It was a good movie, Maverick.
Oh, you're right. That was pretty good. You know what's also good was Ransom.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry fucking Christmas to Jamie.
Nice leopard print shirt there, guy. Why the fuck does everyone keep ragging on my shirt?
You look like one of them girls that I get a cheap $5 hand job. I don't really do that, though.
You look like a butch version of Jackie Onassis.
You look like Peg Bundy on steroids.
You look like anybody on steroids.
I'm not a fucking steroid!
It's gonna be a good time for us to make s'mores.
No!
Well, that's too fucking bad, because I bought a big old bag of marshmallows, and I want to make s'mores.
Well, that is the most offensive thing I think I've ever seen with my own two eyes.
Great party. As usual.
Will you stop eating those shrimp, you fuck?
Shrimp tastes fine. What doesn't taste fine is all of us being killed by blood-sucking undead abominations.
We are fucking, those were fucking vampires.
Give me back my son!
So, Peter, what's up? That was the trailer for your newest film, The Last Kiss, correct?
Correct, yes. And I think that looks pretty awesome. I don't know about you, but...
Yeah, I like that shirt, man. I like the shirt. And please tell me what was behind the shirt, but just in general, like, you know, this is your latest film. Is it a featurette? Is it a full feature? Talk to me about it, man. How did it all come about?
Well, the length of the film is, I don't know what you'd call it. All my films are not quite feature length, but they're not shorts. They're somewhere in between, so we call them like a medium.
Mm-hmm.
It's an hour long, so, I mean, I don't know if that technically makes it a feature or not. There's some debate on that. Yeah, and the shirt, just because we're all playing ourselves in the movie for the most part, and that's just an ongoing theme is people always give me shit for liking leopard print. So drawing from reality, and also people are always accusing me of being on steroids. So
now
we put both those jokes in.
Now, Peter, the movie's going to screen literally tomorrow night, which would be
December 1st.
December 1st, yeah, Tuesday. So give us and drop some details on that, man.
Tuesday, December 1st, tomorrow, 8 p.m., Century 20, Elcon. So to buy your tickets are only $8, but you have to buy them online. You just go to thelastkissmovie.com, and you can buy your tickets there. It's through Eventbrite, so you can also go to Eventbrite and type in The Last Kiss. But yeah, basically you won't be able to buy them at the box office. If you go to the box office with the intentions of buying them, there's going to be a big sign there with the QR code that says to buy tickets, scan this QR code, and it'll take you to www.thelastkissmovie.com. The theater is only allowed to be 50% capacity, and of course there will be social distancing. Masks are required. You can even wear a hazmat suit if you'd like. That's totally fine. It should be a good time. And you know, people have done pretty much nothing all year long, so this is going to be your one excuse to actually get out of sweatpants and put on some like going out clothes and go out and have a fun night.
Now, Peter, 50% capacity in the theater. So how many seats would 50% be?
172.
Okay. So that's still a good amount of people to get in there.
Well, that's how many it could technically hold at 50%. I highly doubt that's how many people will show up, because the overwhelming majority of people that I've talked to, they've just been like, I don't think so. I don't like to support people. So But they also said the theater said that if for whatever reason we end up going over 172, then they're going to split it into a secondary theater. So then there will be 2 screens playing at 50% capacity. So that's like best case scenario.
Gotcha.
But just know that if there are enough people, then they will break it off into a separate screen. So there will be plenty of social distancing.
Now, Peter, talk to me about the trailer, because from what I've seen, and you've used this trailer before in the past, this Peter Leon film definitely looks like a Peter Leon film, right? It looks like it was fun to make, and it looks like just a fun movie overall, which is what I've noticed about the movies that you make.
Yeah, I mean, I try to make them fun. They're definitely comedies, and it was a lot of fun to make. We filmed it last winter up in Mount Lemon. Yeah, it was basically just like a big slumber party. We had a whole group of friends over in the cabin. We banged out the majority of the film in 2 days, and so we kind of had like an overnight. So we filmed all throughout both days. The whole movie takes place at night, but we filmed like all day, all night, took a few hours sleep, and then filmed all day again. So in order to film the nighttime stuff, we had like black tarps, and we just like tarped out all the windows and doors, so it just looked like it was constantly night. So you kind of lost track of what time it was. Like, is it 10 at night or is it 4 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Peter, talk to me about some of the all-stars that were in this movie, because I saw Miss Carol Cardenas is in the movie, Faith, yourself, of course. So many great people in Tucson that have always supported the arts, not just from, showing up to a movie, but
Right.
always being in movies too.
Yeah, well, it was co-written by my buddy Patrick Goldie. He's in it as well, playing himself. Yeah, it's pretty much everyone that I've worked with in my past films, we kind of threw them in here. Either playing themselves, or there's a few characters that aren't technically playing themselves, so it's kind of a mixed bag. But yeah, it was a lot of fun and all kinds of local talent. I mean, it was great. It was a great time.
Peter, talk to me about the concept of vampires at Christmas, because that's a combination that you don't hear too much of.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do a vampire movie, and then I believe it was Patrick's idea to have it take place in a cabin, because originally I wanted it to take place in a mansion. And Patrick said cabin, and then we're like, well, why would it be cabin? And we're like, oh, maybe they're having a Christmas party. And so it kind of just happened organically like that, just throwing ideas off each other. But yeah, the end result came out great. And also, I think it is unique. You don't ever hear about a vampire Christmas horror comedy. So, yeah.
That's pretty fun. And I think this is a testament to basically yourself and the people that orbit you, that, Tucson film and Tucson cinema, for whatever types of movies we're making, like, honestly, like it's up to us to continue to make these movies, right? Obviously, you're living proof of that. I think one of the first times, Pete, and you've been at it a long while, because I think one of the first times I heard about you, Peter, was, God, what's the name of your film? Copper Creek or Copper?
Yeah, Copper Creek.
Yeah.
That's a zombie movie.
Yeah. You've been at it a while, and it's important to keep on going, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's my passion. So it's not necessarily like, how long am I going to do this for? It's like, why would I want to stop? It's literally what brings me joy in life. The finished product after I'm done. But at the end of the day, I'm really just doing this stuff for myself.
Cool, and it just happens to involve a bunch of great people all around you.
Yeah, I mean, I get to hang out and have fun with my friends, and that's the point of life, is to have fun and have a good time. So I get to do that, and it's basically we're documenting the whole thing, and then we get to put it out in the theater, and other people get to enjoy it.
Peter, so talk to me about, you guys filmed it about a year ago, you said, and then we went into the pandemic. How did the pandemic affect this production, if at all?
Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Fuck this pandemic, man. Yeah, we filmed it and everything was great, and then we're like, yeah, because I like to have my release dates like while we're filming it, just so I can tell everyone exactly what we're doing and when it's going to be done, so there's no questioning that. So while we were up in the cabin filming, I was like, December 1st, 2020, like, this movie's coming out. And then we filmed it, and then like a couple months after that, the pandemic hit. And I was just like, this will be over in a few weeks. And then it wasn't over in a few weeks. And then I was just like, well, maybe it'll be over by summertime, but still plenty of time by December. And then summertime, it got worse. And then I was just like, I don't know what to do. Then the lockdowns happened, and then the lockdowns were lifted. Now the theaters are open, but they have to be 50% capacity. So it's kind of been a nightmare because of my stubborn, like, unwavering like vow to have this movie come out. I felt like I was like the poor man's version of Christopher Nolan with Tenet. I was just like, no, this movie. And then so many people were saying that we should just do like a online watch party. I'm just like, fuck your stupid watch party. Okay. Like, we're not having a watch party. This is a film. We're going to go watch it in a theater on the big screen. It needs to be seen on the big screen. And I think like movies are a communal experience. It's like when you go to see a comedy, it's that much funnier when you're in a theater filled with people laughing versus when you're just sitting on your like couch watching something on your phone or computer. I don't know. It's just, I don't think that's the way to watch a movie. So to me, it had to be in a theater. So it's been kind of a nightmare making that happen. But, you know, it's a testament to if you want something bad enough, then you just don't quit until you get what you want.
Yeah. And also, Peter, so has the pandemic sparked any new ideas or like any way on incorporating that, or do you kind of just like not care about like doing any of that?
I mean, I don't have any intentions of making a movie about the pandemic. Try to keep it light over at Cold Heart Productions.
Yeah.
Like vampires and death and whatnot. No, I don't really have any intentions of incorporating the pandemic into anything, but you know, you never know. We'll see what happens.
Very cool. Well, Peter, go ahead and drop that information once more for us. It's tomorrow, December 1st, correct?
Yeah, tomorrow, December 1st, Century 20 Theaters, Elcon, 8 p.m. Theaters only allowed to be 50% capacity. Masks are required. There will be plenty of social distancing. And honestly, like most everybody has done next to nothing this year. So like I said before, this is probably going to be your one chance this year to actually get out and to go put pants on and do something fun. And it's, you know, it's supporting local art, local filmmakers, everyone that's always talking about support local, support artists. So this is your chance to support local artists. So, you know, come out and do that.
Are people allowed to show up without pants?
That would be awesome. Maybe we'll find out. Yeah, we'll see. If you're watching this, come down to Elcon 20 with no pants, and we'll see what happens.
There you go. Cool. Well, Peter, let's go ahead and leave everyone with the trailer. And thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, he's obviously a racist piece of shit, but he's been in a lot of really great movies.
It was a good movie, Maverick.
Oh, you're right. That was pretty good. You know what's also good was Ransom.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry fucking Christmas to Jamie.
Nice leopard print shirt there, guy. Why the fuck does everyone keep ragging on my shirt?
You look like one of them girls that I get a cheap $5 hand job. I don't really do that, though.
You look like a butch version of Jackie Onassis.
You look like Peg Bundy on steroids.
You look like anybody on steroids.
I'm not a fucking steroid!
It's gonna be a good time for us to make s'mores.
No!
Well, that's too fucking bad, because I bought a big old bag of marshmallows, and I want to make s'mores.
Well, that is the most offensive thing I think I've ever seen with my own two eyes.
Great party. As usual.
Will you stop eating those shrimp, you fuck?
Shrimp tastes fine. What doesn't taste fine is all of us being killed by blood-sucking undead abominations.
We are fucking, those were fucking vampires.
Give me back my son!